Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little look at lines for Monday, the 23rd of February. Hope everybody's doing all right. Like, share, subscribe, YouTube channel. Let's get on it. Winners and whiners in the house joining the family. And it's the Twitter world as well. Welcome on in. I'm Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. If you're watching there, excellent. I'll tweet out picks. Always tweet out on the X first. Followers there. We will get to some college hoops, a short schedule. Gas station sushi's in the house. Jake, all three plays a midday money today hit. Brown over 27.5 points for a little player prop for Jake. Michigan State under and Siena under. I split out on my games today with college basketball, so I'm hoping for better on Monday. We'll see how we do. Sometimes you hit a little rough patch with some dogs. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get this party started with college hoops. Then I bought in some Major League Baseball for you. I'll tell you who I got in some win totals, a couple divisions, stuff like that. Few plays I've already bet on. Now let's get to the free picks today. Again, on the X. All right, I had to do some recalculating with the show picks here because I was putting them all under just straight show picks when, of course, stupid ass timers. I can't anymore with this. I can't. This is frustrating. All right. So I was putting all of them under just in at once, which was not the right thing to do because we separate them. We have our games that are just in, close calls, and uglies, which we've been keeping track of. So I had to go back for the last little while and cut through some of those and even them out a little bit because all of a sudden you see these numbers. You're like, wait a second. You have, what do we got? 280, 380, 400, 500, 600 games since January 8th. That is not the case. The in, uglies, in, close calls are all since the 8th of January. And the regular record is going back since the beginning of the year. So if you don't watch the show every day, you got to, I try to explain every day how these break down like that. So I apologize for a different record. That is why. I hope you're listening. So 144 and 137 with the show picks. Again, I just went back like a week where when I put in a big swath of these games, and I was like, you know what? I got to pull them back out and do it the right way here. So it's the best I could get it without going back through every single pick and separating from them. Because we were always about like 3 to 5 a day, sometimes less. But then we really ramped it up a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago with multiple 10 or more days. And that's when I was breaking them down. So we eliminate some of those. There you go. You see the record. Obviously, these guys don't fit any kind of the doggy profile I've been looking at. Kansas plus 2.5, Northwestern State minus 2.5. It's Stephen F. Austin, a favorite here, minus 12.5. We'll do the Marcos. Well, nothing fits the total category of in. I guess Mississippi Valley would fit that, but they're going to go into the ugly window at plus 16.5, 53 and 55. Louisville, North Carolina for the Marcos minute here. I would win Louisville. I know North Carolina, a big win at Syracuse. That was just confusing to me. I didn't have it. They were 3.5-point favorites. Then they were a 2.5-point dog. They ended up winning that game. I don't know what to expect from North Carolina. You're asking? I'm leaning to Louisville there. We got Kansas here, Southeast Louisiana, and A&M. Corpus Christi A&M. We're not talking regular A&M. This is Corpus. My son's buddy went there. He's at the regular A&M campus now. Didn't play basketball, but he was in Corpus. Nice campus, apparently. Give me Southeast Louisiana here as a home dog. Lamar and Nichols, 4.5 down to 146.5. Totals moved the point here. I guess this would be considered a sort of a close one with the dog in a bad conference, but I want as many points as possible when I'm taking these kind of dogs. So I'd be a pass there. I like the Northwestern State here at home. I would lay with McNeese. You see the Stephen F. Austin. These guys are pretty decent small schools. They're better than the average bear when it comes here. There is separation for this kind of spread here, so I don't mind laying with McNeese there. East Texas and Houston Christian. Again, I would lean Houston Christian here, but I want a little more points. I think this should be like a 4-5 point game. You get the total's 2.5, or the line is 2.5 here. I've said in a video, I think Saturday and even Friday, I've taken, I think, 4 favorites. They've gone 1 and 3 where, hey, well, I think the line's going to be higher, and it's like this 2.5 or 2, and the dog still ends up winning. Not even winning outright. And I can't take it now because I missed all the other dogs when they went 1 and 4. I had the faves in those spots, so I can't do it here and start switching to the dog because then all of a sudden a favorite comes in. I'm 1 and 5 instead of 4 and 2. But I do lean Houston. I mentioned Stephen F. Austin and of course Mississippi Valley here, the Delta Devils, big dog. Give them to me. Give them to me versus Grambling. I got baseball. Dylan's liking UNC as a home dog today, 2.5. Ruby props were money last year. Well, Ruby, we're right around the corner for Ruby props. Right around the corner. Gas said Sushi likes Corpus. Went there for a buddy's wedding party 30 years ago. Well, I know it was like 30 years ago. I know, I guess last October my son drove down there. He said it was nice. Boston Common Moneyline and TGL tomorrow. What is TGL? What the heck is this? Tennis? TGL. No clue. Let's do some baseball before getting out of here tonight. We're going to start. I'm going to go through them, and I'm going to post them on the Twitter world as well as put in the comment section. Pirates to win the NL Central. 12-1 there. Or, yeah, plus 1,200 there. Giants in the West. Now, the Pirates, and you can see I have them sprinkled around here. A couple other things here. Midday money. MLB futures. So, the Pirates, and again, I'm going to rehash these down the line here. I look at this Central. I think the Cardinals are terrible. I think the Brewers are taking a step back. The Reds are the Reds. We keep hoping for the Reds to do good. Well, yeah, we hope in one hand, poop in the other, see what fills up first. We're waiting for a team to show up. And the Cubbies. Okay, well, can the Cubbies get it done? I have some nice numbers here with the Pirates. I will take a shot here with the Pirates to win the division. Oh, flyer, you don't have. You can't lock it up long term. I understand. A lot of people don't want to hold that. I have credit spots where I can drop, $10 grand in futures. Doesn't hurt me. It's coming out of my pocket right away. It's a sitting in an account, hanging out. Next set of games up here, we're going to look at some win totals. And I also think, I know people there's no value holding stuff even. Hey, listen. If you like a team, you like a total, it's all right to bet it. I know people, everybody's different doing their things. I enjoy win totals, season-long bets like that. Here you go. I'm putting them out on the X as well as I speak, so I got to get rid of the little dashes that I just entered in on all these. All right, let's start these up here. I'm just about done posting these up. So, top of the list, we have our Pirates under, or no, excuse me. No, I got the Braves at the top of the list here. I'm sorry. Braves over 88.5 wins. I think with our guy Strider back, and again, this is more of a full season of him being healthy as opposed to working his way back last year. We had the Chris Sale Cy Young a couple years ago. What was that, 30-1? I think the Braves can get to this 90+. Phillies are an older squad. Need a lot of things to work right to go back in. The Mets, yeah, I don't love the pitching staff. I'm not in love with the pitching staff. Not interested. Not interested in Mets pitching staff. I don't think it's good. We could talk about the redone lineup, all that stuff. Okay. Still, not interested in that. Then we have a team like the Nats who are straight up in another rebuild, or I don't know what the heck what their game plan is. I'm sorry, Nats. The Marlins are a team. They didn't trade Alcantara. Maybe they do this year. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they dump later on. What are we getting out of that team? And I'll be the first. Listen, COVID year, we had the Marlins. Let's take a big flyer on the Marlins to make the playoffs in a short season where never knew what was going to happen. No thanks. No, I'm done. I'm done waiting on the Marlins and their young pitchers and stuff. So Marlins are bad. Nats are bad. I think the Phillies can be really good or bad or just average. Same with the Mets. Give me the Braves. Give me the Braves. Astros under 88.5 wins. I got my guy Hunter Brown. And what else we got here? We're gonna. It's Lance McCullers is going to come back and be great. I mean, the guy's been injured for the last 9 years. Not interested. Not interested. I mean, again, who is pitching? Who's pitching? And lineup wise, I got Yordi coming back from an injury. So I counted that with a little Angels over 70.5. These guys, I think they can hit a little. They've made some moves. See how they work out. But I got an Astro team I think is going to be down. I got a Ranger team that are we going to get duplicate pitching like that? Are the hitters going to finally hit? I don't know. The A's can't pitch in their ballpark. Really, going to out-club everybody. And the Angels could hit. We know they got guys who could hit home runs. Seattle's a very good team. I think Seattle should win this division. 70. I can't get 70 wins. Dodgers under 102.5 or 103.5. I'm all for Dodger unders. You know this. This is something we've been doing for 5 years now. We're just cashing the money. It's raining. It's raining men. It's flowing. Like this Sam Return Capistrano. What is that from Dumb and Dumber? Give me the under. This is the Dodgers. Everybody's gonna pitch 6-7 innings, and everybody's gonna be healthy and kumbaya. They're not winning these. We're 105 games. Get the hell out of here. Brew Crew under 84.5 and under 87.5. Who's pitching for these guys? Woodruff? The Miz? Some guy from the Mets? Not buying a Brew Crew. There's my Pirate over 75.5, 77.5. Twins under 74.5. Another offseason of nonsense with this team. Who's pitching? Lopez is hurt. He's out. Who's Simon Richardson? Bailey Ober? Cleveland always finds a way to win. Right? Pencil them in for like 85, 90 games. They just win games. The Tigers are going to be good, and I don't think they're going to trade Scooble. So you got 90 out of them. The Royals, if my guy Raggins had come back, could be a little dangerous. And the White Sox might be feisty as a young team. I got no love for the Twins. No love for them. Finally, some props here, player stuff, playoffs. Skeens for Cy Young plus 350. The guy won 10 games on a Cy Young. If this team wins some games and has a little offense, maybe he wins 15 games, he should get the Cy Young. Again, unless one of the Dodgers pitchers, and I had a Yamamoto last year, unless one of the Dodgers pitchers wins 16 or 17 games with that a 2-something ERA, who's competing with this guy? They gave it to a guy who won 10 wins on a last place team. They love him. Plus 350. Let's go. There's my Pirates to make the playoffs of 4-1 or plus 415. Brewers no playoffs plus 175. Astros no playoffs 155. And went with Trey Savage from the Blue Jays. Plus 70 here. You're on a team that's supposed to win some games. You're what, the third starter on this team? Fourth starter, maybe? You got Gausman, Bieber. You got some guys here. He's not the ace, is what I'm saying. You're facing other middle rotation, back end kind of guys. If your stuff's that good, you should rack up some wins. In today's baseball, what do you need? 15 wins, 16 wins? Can I get on a team that was in the World Series last year? They were in the World Series. There we go. That's it. That's my baseball. That's what I got for now. Yeah, TGL. I don't know what that is. Somebody said bet TGL. Get some help. TGL. All it says is TGL, stop and get some help. So that's not even an answer on what it is for me. So, of course, you're
stop it. Get some help.
Yes. Get some help. Get some freaking help. Gas station sushi, not loving my Pirates. I'm taking the Pirates here. Twins already lost Lopez for the season. Now Ryan is out. These, again, I talked about these a couple weeks ago. I mentioned them in the show. I don't know what day it was. But some of these numbers have probably moved a little bit. I wasn't high on the Twins. I'm definitely not high on the Twins. I'd still go under. They could be bad. Desmond says, win losses Angels, I'll say under the 70.5. I don't know. They beat that last year. I think they can beat it. I think they can win some games. Yeah, I'm not loving the Brewers. Who's pitching for the Brew Crew? Hauser's gone. Peralta's on the Mets, and I don't even listen. Peralta's a nice pitcher. Is he an ace pitcher? And I gotta say this, Desmond. I was here advocating for Peralta to win the Cy Young last year. Dude, 17 wins, first place team, 200-some strikeouts, but he wasn't sexy enough. But do I think he's an ace? No. Did they get a guy who's gonna bring that record and all that too? I mean, I like Woodruff. The guy's been down. When's the last time he pitched a full season? You got the Miz, who was in the All-Star game after 20 innings. Guy had 19 more. He had 19 more innings more than me. He's in the All-Star game. Let's see how he works out. I like Priester. Who else you got here? You got the kid from the Mets. Logan Henderson, Shad Patrick. I mean, Aaron Ashby. Not loving him. Coleman Crow. Shane Drone. Gasser. Gillis. McGee. Taylor Renz. Smith. Woodruff. And, of course, Sproat, the young kid. I'm not. No. Angels just say doesn't prioritize winning. Not sure about that over. We're going to see, Justin. We'll come We'll get that 71 wins. Where's my guy T Money? T Money likes to take pictures of stuff like this and then bring it back on Twitter down the road. That's way so low, 54.5. I can't get involved with that. I mean, are they going to win really 45 games again? Which they probably should. They probably should, but I can't do that though. Mike A, missing the blizzard of 2026 Northeast getting pounded. You got snow up there? Snow up in Jersey? It's a little cool today. We got a cool brisk night. It's 50 degrees here. I got a cool 50-degree temps for me right now. So there's that. Royals to win the Central. You know what? I can sort of get behind this a little bit. I like the Royals. You know this. Last year we had our Ragans to win like 10 games. He gets hurt. My concern here is that are you going to catch lightning in a bottle again with Lugo and Waka? And I like it. I think they're decent veteran kind of guys. What else we got here pitching wise? Bubik. I think Nolan Cameron's pretty decent. Hold on, Bailey. Oh, we got Bailey Falter. Bailey Ober's on the Twins. I mean, I like the team. It's worth a shot. I like Sal Perez, nice veteran. Vinny P's our power. We got Bobby Witt's an MVP. Garcia is a kind of like your veteran kind of pro kind of guy. Is that kid Caglione, the young kid, is he going to bust out? No. I mean, they got Lane Thomas, this guy. I'm pretty sure this guy was supposed to be like a top prospect back in the day. Peralta Cy Young. That's all you, Justin. That is all you. Not interested. Stop tears in the house. Pirates have the least amount of offense in Major League Baseball. I know. I mean, can you get anybody? How the hell can you sign a guy? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Again, any kind of offense. And this is what I said about people like, oh, the Pirates. Dude, they had the Cleveland Indians had a worse offense and they were in the freaking playoffs. Can you get some timely hitting? Any kind of improvement. Any kind of improvement in your Cleveland Indians. Yeah, I can't get involved in these Rockies still. Not interested. I like Peralta. I'm not saying I don't like him. I just Sean Manaea? I don't like the Mets. I don't like their staff. You're the freaking Mets. You can't sign Gallen. You couldn't sign Framber. Giolito, see anybody? You redid your entire team. McNeil, Alonso, say goodbye to these guys. You brought in Simeon, who's on the other side of the age window. Biggio, I mean, Lindor, you got a bunch of guys who will play the same position. You couldn't sign Bellinger. Yeah, you let your best bullpen guy leave. I'm not taking away from Peralta. The Mets, not high on the Mets this year. No. I didn't say that about the Brewers, but I've been a Brewer backer since the days of Peralta, Woodruff, and Burns on this team, and I was hoping for some offense on these guys. That was when I first started this show, Pro Brewer, the 2020 COVID year. Or 2021, I should say. I did not. Nah, no. I was all for the Cardinals being crap, not the Brew Crew. Yeah, this is garbage. I mean, what? Otani Judge. Ban Otani. Judge is Shane Spencer on steroids. Whether that is about as fake as Pam Anderson's boobs. Love stop, Gio. We can't be bashing TGL for taking the Angels over. We are taking the. And listen, I have no idea what that other league is. We're going the Angels over though. I want to take the Orioles. I think people are sleeping on the Orioles. Again, this is a team. Can everybody come back and hit? Can we get some pitching? Paulton McLean, pretty solid one too. I mean, you're high on McLean after this. What you saw, like, I got to see a little more. I mean, this guy. I remember Yankee fans were all high on Nestor Cortez after he went 12-4, and then where's he at now? You know, you can have a nice little season. What happens next? What happens next? Was a joke. Why, you don't believe in the plastic snow? I know you've seen the videos of people blowtorching the snow and it's not melting. Let's get back to we got plenty of time to talk about baseball. Let's put up what we got here for college hoops because this is Look At Lines, late night basketball picks. Kansas gets the call here, as does Northwestern State and Stephen F. Austin. They're just straight up midday money show picks. Mississippi Valley is a play. It fits the system here. They fit into the ugly category and also in the in category. But again, I can't really mix and match these two. I try to keep them separated just based on the sheer amount of losses that come up in the ugly. Because you get a lot of these games. So I lump all these together, and then all of a sudden the in total goes up by 15 wins, 20 wins maybe, and then it drops to like 30 more losses. Like there's way too many. Most of the nights there's a lot of these uglies. I try to keep them separate based on just how bad they are on a whole. But you could kind of parallel these into the in category because they do fit that category, but I have to separate them based on the conferences, your SWACs, Patriots, Northeasts. What do I think of the Yankees? I think the Yankees are an under team, as always. I mean, what do we got with the Yanks? We got Rendon and Fried, and I love it. Cole. It's a great 1-2-3. Cole's coming back from an injury. He's not getting any younger. Fried has been hurt like every single year. He was good last year. Super. Rendon the same. Like you have to kind of think like they're going to play to the back of the card and eventually get hurt. Even if they don't get hurt, wonderful. You got two aces at the stop of the rotation. Great. Cole's coming back. We'll see how he is. We see guys struggle sometimes coming back, and he's getting a little long in the tooth. Cam Schlittler. I mean, I know people want to love to take him and look at all these young guys. Do it again. Can you get 2 years of it? Not a half a season. Give me the under. Mr. Wesker's trolling me. Wise power for me. You forgot Hansel. Virtual Golf League. Thank you very much. Baylor. Is Baylor playing tomorrow? I don't even think they're not on the board for tomorrow, Baylor. We're not talking. I mean, I guess we're jumping into Tuesday basketball. Is that what we're doing here? Tuesday college hoops with Mr. Weskers. Not doing Tuesday. We'll do that tomorrow. Tuesday basketball will be on Monday, if they're even playing. Is Baylor on the schedule? UConn Gators Final Four for Mr. Weskers. We don't get much more consistent. Yanks should have traded Cole. I'm on the record. I like Rodon. I liked him with the Sox. I've always liked Max Fried. Staying healthy is the key. Those two guys stay healthy, awesome. You got a great 1-2, and Cole's come back. You think this will be great. Got some young guys coming around. You got Judge and Belly in the lineup, decent. I understand it. You can never have enough pitching, and that is the concern with the Yankees. And there's always a time where they just stop hitting. Judge is hurt or Stanton is hurt, and the lineup just goes for crap for 3 weeks. And then it's a fight towards the end if they're going to get over 94 wins every year by half. White Sox moneyline spring training baseball. I have not looked at any spring training baseball to bet on. We got spring training baseball. Where's more sports here on ESPN? What do we got for baseball? Where's MLB? Scores for Monday. Braves and the O's. Look at this. We got day baseball. A lot of day baseball. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Braves and the O's, Twins, Tigers, Yanks, Pirates, Marlins, Guardians, Red Sox. All day action. This is heaven. You like the White Sox versus the Rockies tomorrow? Undefeated White Sox? My final four. I mean, I'm going to have to go. I can't just do a ridiculous Mr. Numbers and just take the top 4 seeds. But I guess, you got to put Michigan in there. They've been as good as anybody. I'll put Michigan, Florida, I think Arizona will get exposed. I guess you got to put Duke in there. Duke, Michigan, Florida. Who's going to be my 4th? I do like Houston. I would have said Texas Tech, but I can't right now. I want to go somewhere into the middle brackets. I want to say either UConn or Kansas. I got 3 and then the 4th. I just want to stick with all the toppies. Michigan and Duke look really good. I think Florida's getting good at the right time. Houston is right there. I think UConn could be a scary team. I don't know about a 4th. I don't know about 4th. Houston, Kansas under. I could agree with that one. Listen, you saw Houston the other night just not make a shot. You want to go to Houston under, I'm not going to talk you off it. Ruby props for tomorrow. Yeah. Mr. Wesker's likes Kansas. I tend to agree with Kansas there. Yes, I think we have Kansas right here on the show, plus 2.5 there, Mr. Weskers. There you go. There you go, everybody. Picks galore. Baseball, college hoops, and that's your Sunday. Back on Money Monday, as always, with Midday Money. Have a great night. Get ready for some MLB. Stay away from virtual golf. Virtual golf. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.